ready, guys! So I'm super excited to show you how to make the vintage doll look. Make sure your canvas is nice and clean, so let's get started. First, I'm gonna use Total Control Drop Primer with a brush number 22. I'm gonna put it all over her face and all over her body. Then I'm gonna mix Studio HD Foundation Vanilla and Total Control Drop Foundation number 1 with a Pro Foundation mixer to cover all her face. And I'm gonna put the second layer also, and then I'm gonna put it all over her body also to make this kind of very dolly look and very glowy and a nice skin. After that, I'm using a beauty blender to blend all the foundation what we put. So don't forget to blend everything, like the body also. Now I'm gonna cover her eyebrows with just a normal tape. It's better to have like paper tape. And then I'm gonna cover it with a latex. So it's gonna be super smooth. So we need to block her eyebrows. It needs to dry completely, so I'm using the hair dryer to make it a little bit faster. And after that, I'm just gonna tap it with a powder, so it's not gonna be sticky. So when we are done with the powder, I'm gonna tap with a beauty blender and I'm gonna apply a second layer of a foundation. So for the eyes, I'm using NYX Chill Liner and Smudger Blank White. The reason why I use that because I love the super blendable texture and it's very covering. I'm gonna make a nice crease, a little bit wider than her eyelids, so her eyes gonna look much bigger. I'm gonna blend all the corners and gonna make them super straight, and also I'm gonna blend the color a little bit inside the eyes, so the corners gonna look also a little bit wider. So when it's done, I'm using the same eyeliner under her eyes and make there also a line, so the eyes gonna look much bigger, like a real dolly look. After eyeliner, I'm using a white eyeshadow to cover her eyelids. Then I'm gonna use NYX Epic Ink Black Eyeliner to make a simple line without wings, so we could put there some eyelashes after on top. Now I'm taking a black pencil and gonna draw a black line just above the white crease. I love a drama, so let's make these eyes as big as possible. And after I'm done with these lines, I'm gonna take a clean brush and just blend these lines. When the lines are done for the both sides of the eyes, I'm gonna take the NYX SFX Black Putty Paint and draw over the black lines. And also I'm gonna do the lines under her eyes where the white color ends. And we're gonna connect both lines. When the lines are done, I'm taking the black NYX eyeliner and I'm gonna overdraw the lines. Now I'm gonna apply the same SFX Black Body Paint to the corners of her eyes and be sure not to forget to blend the black color out. After that, I'm gonna put there some black eyeshadow. Now I'm using a NYX Tall Eye Mascara to paint her eyelashes. It's time to cover the area under her eyes. For this, I'm using NYX Gotcha Covered Waterproof Concealer Natural 02. After applying, I'm gonna blend it with a beauty blender. Next, I'm gonna use NYX Porn to Glow Liquid Illuminator all over her face and her body to give her skin glowy porcelain dolly look. Now let's bake the skin. So I'm gonna apply a powder all over her face and under the eyes, so the skin gonna be super nice. Next, I'm gonna apply her wicked eyelashes. And also I'm gonna put some eyelashes under her eyes. Now let's draw the eyebrows. For that I'm using Tane and Frame 03 Tinted Pro Pomade. So dolls, they have a little bit weird eyebrows. I'm gonna draw them a little bit more curvy shape and more upper than her natural eyebrows. And they don't need to have like the beginning and ending, so it's really normal if they look fake because we are doing a doll makeup. Next, I'm gonna use black SFX NYX putty paint to make her putty to look smaller and neck taller. I'm gonna draw two lines both sides of her neck and a little bit upper than her shoulder bones, and I'm gonna fill this part all with a black color. Now when it's done, let's do her doll hands. For this I'm using some SFX black color, and I'm gonna draw some nice lines from up where her shoulder starts until her underarms, and I'm gonna blend it with the same SFX black color. For her mouth, I'm gonna draw a black crease line around her chin to make her look like a vintage Marionette doll and a visual look like she can actually open her mouth. This will give her a little bit more creepy look. So I'm gonna make this line a little bit wider and I'm gonna fill it with a black. Next, I'm using NYX contouring and highlighting palette to sculpt her mouth corners. Then I'm gonna use NYX white liquid eyeliner to draw some highlights next to her mouth. To give her nice dolly cheeks, I'm using NYX Baby Doll Blush number 08 and I'm gonna apply it nicely around the shape. For the lips, I was using NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream San Diego and highlighting with NYX White Liquid Eyeliner. To make her nose smaller, I'm using NYX Contouring Palette, so I'm gonna draw two lines upper her nose and then I'm gonna blend it with darker color, and in the middle I'm gonna put just a lighter color, so it's gonna give this nice slim effect. On her chest, I'm gonna draw two lovebirds with a blue water body paint. Also, I'm using blue and white NYX Jumbo pencils to fill them up. Well, I love to draw, so I decided to draw the birds in Delft blue pottery style to give the doll more badass and porcelain touch. So first I'm gonna draw the lines of the birds, and then I'm gonna fill them up with a blue and a white NYX Jumbo pencil, and then I'm just gonna give the final touch with a liquid white eyeliner. Now I'm gonna use NYX White Jumbo a cream pencil just to give the highlights for her hands, so it's gonna look super fake like doll hands, and just gonna blend it. I'm gonna put it for the both sides and on the chest. Now let's make her glow. For that I'm using NYX Born to Glow highlighter palette. I'm gonna apply top of her nose and under her eyebrows and actually everywhere all over her body. Just let's make her glow. Now let's make her a little bit more creepy. For that I'm using SFX black body paint and I'm drawing black circle on her neck to make her look like her head came off. I'm gonna fill the hole with a black color and I'm using white liquid eyeliner to give her highlights to the neck corners. Actually, the highlights are the most important part. So I'm gonna draw a little bit thicker line in the front of her neck with a white eyeliner and then I'm gonna draw a little bit smaller line in the back side. The other area under her neck, I'm gonna paint just with the SFX black color, so it's gonna feel like there is nothing. So now I'm gonna take a white jumbo pencil just to give her a little bit gray shade inside the neck. And then I'm gonna blend inside there also a little bit more black, so it's gonna be like a 3D visual effect. Next, I'm using NYX contouring palette and brush to give her neck final touch. So I'm gonna contour with the darker shades in the beginning of her neck. So when her head came off, she got a crack on her face. To paint the crack, I'm using NYX black eyeliner to draw nice thin lines. You can do as many lines you want. And I'm gonna give some highlights with white liquid eyeliner. So to give the cracks more shades, I'm gonna use NYX contouring palettes. So this was my vintage doll look. I really hope you enjoyed it. So thank you so much and lots of love.